Dollar Tree right now has some amazing Halloween cards. So if you are someone who loves to junk journal or do any specific art projects with cards, it doesn't have to be utilized as a card itself. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Basically just cut off the front and use this as maybe a piece of decor. You want to frame it, you want to put this in your junk journaling, maybe include it in an advent calendar, or send it as a traditional card. It's really up to you. But I was really inspired by the shoes, the stockings, and the tulle skirts on this card. You can kind of see them on both. I love it. There's something about it that just drew me in. So this is going to be our inspiration piece to make our outside door decor. So this is going to be for the door to be placed on either side. So the first thing that you're going to need for this craft are witch boots. So I found these two adorable witch boots from the Bullseye Playground for $5. They're so cute. I love it. Or you can also find some at Michael's right now. They're running like a 40% off sale. So I found these adorable ones as well. These were $20, but I got them for about $10. And then I also had a couple vouchers that were saved too. So they came out for a pretty good deal at that point. But these are also very beautiful, kind of very Victorian to me. Lots of glitter, lots of detail. Absolutely love them. From Dollar Tree, you can find some amazing signs this year. Starting out with this really cute witch sign. It says, "Welcome my pretties," which I thought would be perfect to go with the witch shoes. So I got two of those. And then I pulled from my stash some craft foam. We will be inserting some inside here. I got from Dollar Tree this really pretty lace table runner. So it looks like cobwebs, but I think it's so elegant. Really pretty. So I bought two of those. And then I also pulled from my stash some really good tulle that can work for this craft. So I got this really pretty black plum tulle that I got from the Michael's clearance section a few years ago for $2.99. And then all of these are from Halloween last year. And then I found these adorable pieces of decor. They are witch boots, but they come with the stockings. Got the orange and the black, and then the green and the black. Also from Dollar Tree, I got 4 of their toilet plunger sticks. I also bought 2 bags of marbles from Dollar Tree. And now let's get into the project. You're gonna start off with the 2 squares of the foam, and basically you're just gonna cut it down to size to fit into the boot. So it kind of depends on if you're using the same boot as I am or if you're using a different version. You just need to cut the foam down so that it's gonna fit comfortably into the boot itself. Once you have your 2 foam squares cut down to size, I am now going to take the toilet bowl or toilet plunger sticks and just make some indentations in the foam square itself so that they fit accordingly. And you're gonna do this for the second foam square as well. And eventually I will show you that I glue the sticks into place to make sure that they're very secure inside the foam. I'm using some E6000 and apply it right into the hole itself that I just made in the square. And I also put some on the very end of the stick just to make sure that it's going to be secured extra well inside the foam. Now comes the fun part in terms of decorating the sticks, which are the legs of the witch. And basically I'm just taking these decor pieces from Dollar Tree and cutting off the top as well as the bottom where the boot is and separating it out so they actually look like little stockings, which I thought were so cute. And basically you're just going to do this for both of them. And then once you have them all separated out, you're going to take each one and put them right over the sticks. So like you're putting on a pair of stockings. Now the boot itself needs a little bit of weight to it to make sure that it's not going to fall over. So I am using these marbles that I got from Dollar Tree and just putting about half of it into the bottom of the boot, and then making sure that they are nice and even down there. And then the other half I'm going to be using to cover up the top part of where the foam is. Now, because I never like to waste anything, I am taking the very top part of where the stockings were attached and using that piece of tulle and cutting it into several pieces so that I can glue it down to the very top part of where the marbles are. So they're going to be a little bit more hidden that way. So I just take the tulle, as you can see here, and hot glue it down and then trim around the ends. Now I'm using some trim that I've had in my stash for literally 5 years, and I felt like now was the perfect opportunity to use it. So it's this really pretty pumpkin spice kind of mum trim. I don't know what kind of flower that is, but it looks like a mum to me. But anyways, I'm just applying it to the perimeter of the boots just to cover up any edges with the tulle that we had just glued down. And I think it really adds a lot of cuteness to the boot itself. I love it. So I'm just putting this around the entire boot and then applying it to the other boots as well. Now it's time to create the really cool tulle skirt. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to be taking this lace table runner from Dollar Tree, as well as the tulle that I already had in my stash from Halloween last year. And they did bring these tulles back this year, so you can still find them. I am going to then drape it over the toilet plunger sticks, and you can arrange the lace runner however you want or whatever fabric you want. You can drape it however you want. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. It's just whatever looks best to you and whatever is going to look more like a skirt. So as you can see here, I'm just kind of draping it. You can have it be whatever length you want. I kind of want it to reach just the very beginning of the boot. And you're just going to keep draping, and you're going to keep doing that with your tulle pieces as well. Just keep draping and layering as you go. Once you have your skirt the way that you want, the poofiness that you want, you're then going to gather it at the very top using a rubber band or a zip tie. It's really up to you. And then you're just going to fluff it out and make sure that all the tulle is kind of mixed in with each other. Now we're going to go ahead and work on the sign. So first thing, we're going to take the tag off, and we're going to remove the staples from the back here. I'm going to take these wood planks from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to glue it onto the back so that the sign is more stabilized and not floating all over the place. Now we're going to hot glue the sign down, and because we're using a rubber band here, you want to make sure you're not putting the hot glue right on top of the rubber band, because that will make it snap. So just make sure that you're doing the top and the bottom, just the regions above and below the rubber band if you are doing a rubber band, or you could do a zip tie. But this is how it turned out. I think it's so cute. It adds so much character to the front of your house, especially if you have both of them standing right there on opposite sides. They just look like little witches welcoming you. I also found at TJ Maxx that adorable redone Hocus Pocus cauldron. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some dry ice into the cauldron and have it be right next to the witches, and I think it's going to look so spooky and yet so elegant. I absolutely love this. It was such a fun project, so inexpensive to do. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications for more content to come. And I will see you in my next bewitching video.